I wonder. I mean, how does Tony G and Andy Black, how do they feel about the Devilfish and Helpy sneaking into the final table or the playoffs? I mean,
You know, I
kind of
think
ambivalent
that,
about it. I mean,
you know, I mean, they're probably thinking Yuha has been running that well. I think they would probably prefer Devilfish not be in there and in contention.
All in. Pass.
I also understand the Devilfish has been pretty successful in this format as well, right? All right,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
we've got another 2-1 here, and Devilfish could really expand his lead.
10 of spades.
oh my, it's a big pot actually.
It's a huge
A-
pot.
Andy's got like over 100K, so I mean, Devilfish could end up with
Should bet
nearly
very
300,000 or
That's right.
maybe just over it.
Wow.
So far,
Well,
so
that's
good for the fish.
amazing.
You hit a 10, you can't even lose now.
Yeah, 10 would be a good card.
Yeah, that's true. 10 would be his best card.
Now he's only got the ace to hit. He's going to be about 6%.
Black putting on the jacket.
I'll be the overall champion. Yes,
Wow, baby.
baby. I'm cheering for you.
Full on.
I won
Thank you, Andy.
And
won the points.
this is a huge development for the Devilfish. Also, as Tony G says, it means he will guarantee himself
But he's
being
still
the
drunk,
chip
so he's
leader
still
and
drunk.
points leader at the end of this.
What is
And you
Vicky
would never
thinking as
pay
she's
me
watching
more. Here's
Devilfish
blank
win
hand,
that
blank
pot?
leg.
No, I always do the right thing. Whatever the bet
She
is,
could
I
be on the
always
verge
pay.
of getting knocked out of the Premier
That's
League.
right.
I still got to give
Fish,
you
you want a
race.
race?
No, no. It's not a race when you're 3-1 up.
You weren't 3-1. Of course I was.
11-4.
It's not like everybody hasn't
Oh,
been trying, but the
11-4.
Devilfish, could this be his first ever Premier League victory? He's had this many chips before, Andy, in this situation. He's been 4 ways with over 300K.
Well, you know, this is what I want people who are watching to understand, that it looks like he's guaranteed to win, but what you have to look at his chips compared to all the other chips in play.
I'm all in.
All in.
Now, this obviously will help him a little bit more if he wins this.
That's what it takes
Yuha
now.
has
You
to be
win
happy to
3
have 2
hands.
live cards here, though.
Okay, bet the queen.
But, you know, his Premier League is at risk
2,000.
right now. Is
It's like
5%
5 to 2.
juice.
It's
Yeah,
like
I
5
think
to
he's
2. You
going
win
to be
5
Yeah.
philosophical about this.
Oh, it's fair is fair.
You got it.
and it looks like Devilfish is on his way to knocking Yuha out. I mean, Yuha
Yeah,
at one
we've got a
point was
big
chip
edge.
leader,
This
too.
is
I mean, he just has
I
to feel
know.
sick about
All you
this.
should do is
I
have a
mean,
bet
this
on the flops
Premier
and then you
League-
get a big
The
Well-
prize.
Cut
Uh-oh.
outs.
That actually gives
No,
him
no,
a lot
no,
of
it's
ways
not.
to win.
Really?
Yeah.
You
This
know,
is
Yuha's
unbelievable.
going to go back through every heat,
Wow.
every decision this Premier
Yeah.
League, and he's going to decide he
You are.
played a good game.
He did. He
you know,
played
the
very
couple
well.
things he
It's
could
a
have
big
changed,
bite
but
for
he
you, a big
played,
fun.
played, he played like the
Did
defending
well.
champion,
He
I
did.
thought.
I think he
Yeah.
played great, and just everything went against him.
So we're up to 7,000.
Look at him, and he
Yes.
just looks like, is nothing ever
you
going to
got a
go right
big
for
hook.
me.
I deserve it.
I was the reigning champion and I wasn't able to defend my title this year. I was quite unlucky, but I'm looking forward to next year and I'm coming back strong.
Oh, man. What can I do? Or limp. Might limp with the strong hand.
Looked like 5-6.
I mean, you got to give Phil credit for not ever giving up here.
Pass.
Despite, I mean, it's the sign of a true competitor when they continue to play hard regardless.
Yeah, and he's, you know,
Cool.
he's been fun at.
I'm surprised Phil didn't just move in here.
I'm all in.
All in.
I mean, you know, you just open yourself up to that play.
So don't show the strong hand.
And he's not going to call with King
Yeah.
3.
You got anything at all?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Got something at all. I got 2 cards at least.
Is the Devilfish going to give anything away? It's a really bad hand that Helmuth has, but
Something I still to call it off with this hand, but I'm gonna call you.
Wow. That's, I mean,
yeah, it was.
he's got the best hand. It's an
Yeah.
amazing
I like my hand. It's
call.
only 46%.
Wow.
Free, eh?
I mean,
Shoot a hand.
I know you're gonna move in with anything most times, so.
I think he read something in Devilfish.
He
I
clearly
mean,
did. You know, Devilfish started talking. and
Yeah.
Get lucky.
Come
Maybe win
on,
a pot.
baby.
That's
One time,
amazing.
everyone from behind.
Well, you know, we'll see if Devilfish can win
Or
when
2
he's an
times.
underdog here. Phil, really, that was an incredible call. You got to give Phil
Tony,
credit.
son, this
Besides,
could-
I wasn't going to call until I asked if he had something, and he said yes.
This is my Premier League on the line here.
Then I figured king was
If I
good.
win this, I've got a chance of... Come on, one time.
And that doesn't help him.
Got a draw there.
Yeah,
Backdoor
what?
flush.
Where is it?
Backdoor straight.
I think if they turn a king,
seven.
it
That's
ends the thing.
amazing.
Yeah, the king ends it. Of
The
course.
king of diamonds, don't.
Oh, Queen!
Come
Wow.
on, Sam. One time, a blank, and we've got a chance at winning it.
Is it redemption?
Is it? Wow.
See, son. Take care, bro. Thank
Nice
you.
hand.
That was the play.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
Devilfish-
I lost every single race in all 6 matches.
I thought he was going to say, ladies
You know
and
what?
gentlemen, the king's leaving
Wow.
I know he hasn't had a great Premier League.
In 6
but
matches,
you
I
know
lost
what?
every single race. And I had the best hand, 5 of them maybe.
He certainly went out like a
I
champion.
know he's going to move in
the
there.
boat.
I
Well, I
got to
always
let
said
him.
if I had a little bit of form, I was always going to beat you.
And,
That's amazing. Vicky Corin must just want to throw up.
Forget it. I don't want to get a little myself.
I never won a single race. And it must be like less than 1% that'll happen. I mean, way less than 1%. So it was just staggering. I mean, wow. I mean,
There's only a little hole to squeeze through, and the Devilfish has stuck his head halfway.
Cool.
Has just one man to beat, and he is out of the relegation zone and into the
Nervous?
playoffs, but it is the formidable Tony G, Annie.
And look at this. Now we could see something because Devilfish has flopped a flush draw.
15.
Tony's flopped second pair. The Jack of Clubs would be a great card. wouldn't it?
Tony might have moved all in there on the check raise. The Devilfish is going to wait and see, huh?
Yep. And this
Perfect.
could be interesting.
I'm all in.
All in.
I don't think Tony's going to call here, though. I really don't.
Jeez, it's such an odd bet.
It's an odd bet, but, you know, Tony... Oh,
He's called!
He's called.
The
The
fish is there!
Devilfish has won.
I don't know how he trapped him.
Won.
He's going to the playoffs.
Nice move. Nice move.
That's amazing.
So you might just call that all in there.
Oh my gosh.
Well done, fish.
Oh, I don't know how he
Cheers, Alan.
sprung that
Thank you.
trap, Eddie. He
You
picked his
know,
man.
Outside.
I'm impressed. He
Bit of luck
knew
for
what
the
he had
fish.
to do. He accomplished it today, and he trapped Tony there pretty well with that strange all in.
Only 6 seats available at the final table, and 4 of them are already occupied. Tony G will be your chip leader, closely followed by Andy Black and Kravchenko. Marcel Lusk just happy to be there, not having to be in the playoff zone, which 5 through 8 have to fight it out head to head. Roland DeWolf will be taking on Eddie Scharf, and Annie Duke versus the Devilfish. The winners, of course, of those best of 5 matches, taking the final 2 seats at the final table. And of course, we won't be seeing any more of Corin, Juha Helppi, Ian Fraser, and Phil Hellmuth. Relegation means going home and out of the Premier League. Devilfish, down for the count. You came back tonight. You knew you had to win it. Congratulations.
Yeah, I got a bit of running in this seat, which is unusual, and it helps, you know. So, yeah, did the business. Got to win the heads up now.
Tony, how do you think the final table's shaping up?
Well, it's going to be exciting. I mean, I'm going to have a good position, so will Andy, and we'll just see what happens. I mean, just going to keep playing my game, and hopefully I keep getting lucky, and if that happens, I'll get it heads up for the final.
Next time, it's the playoffs. 5th plays 8th, 6th plays 7th. It'll be the Devilfish, Eddie Scharf, Annie Duke, and Roland DeWolf. Only 2 of them can go to the final table here on Premier League Poker.